Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland BROWNS. Let's get to the news. Hey Browns fans, have you heard the latest buzz around Berea? Things are heating up and the landscape of our team might be shifting in a way that could have major implications not just for this season, but for the Browns' future in the AFC North and beyond. It's a fascinating development that's got everyone talking, especially those of us who are always looking for that edge, that spark that can push Cleveland back into serious Super Bowl contention. So buckle up, because what I'm about to tell you could be a game changer. The Browns, as many of you know, have been dealing with some offensive struggles this season. Despite having talented players like Amari Cooper and Nick Chubb, the offense just hasn't clicked at the level we expected coming into the year. And a big part of that has been the uncertainty at quarterback, with Deshaun Watson still finding his rhythm after coming off injury and suspension issues. Now, with all the noise around Shedeur Sanders, the rookie quarterback who's been turning heads in college and now on the cusp of entering the NFL, the Browns might be inching closer to giving him his shot sooner rather than later. Recently, there's been some intriguing insider chatter suggesting that Cleveland's coaching staff is making strategic moves that could accelerate Sanders' path to the field. One of those moves involves the offensive coordinator, Tommy Rees, taking over play-calling duties instead of Kevin Stefanski. This shift, while seemingly subtle on the surface, is being viewed by many insiders as a move designed to accelerate Sanders' development, especially given the way Rees has been working closely with the younger quarterbacks in the building, including Sanders. Ken Carman from 92.3 The Fan, a guy who's well-versed in Browns' internal dynamics, has been speculating that this change isn't just about fixing the offense in the short term. No, it's about setting the stage for Sanders, the rookie, to step in and make an impact. The logic is pretty straightforward. If Rees is calling plays and working daily with Sanders, the rookie's comfort level and understanding of the offense grow exponentially. This kind of familiarity can be the difference between waiting for the right moment and seizing it when it presents itself. Carman emphasized that with 4 quarterbacks in the mix, including Deshaun Watson, Dylan Gabriel, and others, it can be tough for Stefanski to give each enough attention. But Rees, by focusing specifically on the younger QBs, is able to tailor coaching and game plans that suit Sanders' strengths. And frankly, that's a huge advantage for us Browns fans. It's no secret that Rees, being the play caller now, has a good read on Sanders' skill set, his arm talent, his athleticism, and his ability to make quick decisions. That rapport is building, and many believe it's only a matter of time before we see Sanders take the field. Now I know what some of you are thinking. What about this back injury? It's been a bit of a cloud hanging over Sanders since Week 8, when he was inactive. The coaching staff, including Stefanski, has been transparent but cautious, saying that Sanders is still dealing with that lingering back issue. Stefanski confirmed that on Monday, saying, "Yeah, he's still dealing with the back injury, but he's getting better." That's good news, but we all know how tricky back injuries can be, especially for a quarterback who relies on his mobility and throwing mechanics. Sanders himself has been pretty confident. After sitting out Week 8, he made it clear he doesn't see his injury as anything serious, just a minor bump that he's confident he can overcome. "I guarantee I'm going to be good," Sanders said, and he's projecting a lot of confidence about returning soon. His mindset is clear. He wants to get back on the field and start showing what he can do at this level. And with the Browns heading into Week 10, facing the Jets, that could be the perfect moment for Sanders to make his debut, especially if his back improves as expected. The coaching staff, including Stefanski, seems optimistic but cautious. They're holding him out to ensure he's fully healthy because rushing a quarterback back into action can backfire, especially when it comes to long-term development. But everyone's expectation is that Sanders could be ready after the bye week, giving him a fresh start and an opportunity to step into the fray. The timing couldn't be better. The Jets are a tough matchup, but if Sanders gets some reps in, it could be the boost the offense needs to ignite their season. And speaking of the offense, the entire unit has been under some serious scrutiny. Stefanski's decision to give up play-calling responsibilities after the bye week is a clear signal that the Browns are looking for a spark. Reese, now calling the plays, will have the chance to craft a game plan that better suits our personnel, especially with Sanders potentially making an impact. Many Browns fans feel that this move could be a turning point, allowing the offense to operate more creatively and with more tempo, which has been sorely lacking at times this season. Trust in Stefanski's decision is high. He's expressed full confidence in Reese, emphasizing that the offensive coordinator is more than capable of leading the unit to better days. But the real key here is the development of our young quarterback, Sanders. If Reese's familiarity with Sanders' strengths translates into quicker reads and more aggressive plays, we might see that spark we've been waiting for. Now the big question is, when will Sanders actually be on the field? Well, insiders believe that unless there's a setback, he'll be making his NFL debut sooner rather than later. The plan is for him to be ready after the bye, and the Jets game could be the perfect testing ground. It's a tough matchup, sure, but it also offers a prime opportunity for Sanders to showcase what he's capable of. If he's healthy and feeling confident, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the rookie take some snaps during that game, maybe even some meaningful reps. His development has been stalled by the injury, but this coaching change and the new play-calling approach could be the catalyst that finally gets him into the mix. This whole situation adds an extra layer of intrigue about the Browns' quarterback future. Deshaun Watson, while talented, has had his ups and downs this season, and the team has been desperately seeking consistency at the position. Sanders, with his arm talent and athleticism, has the potential to be the next franchise quarterback, if given the chance and if he can stay healthy. The coaching staff seems to be positioning him for a shot, and with the offensive improvements that Reese's play calling could bring, Cleveland might be setting the stage for a new era at quarterback. The AFC North is no stranger to tough defenses and gritty teams, and the Browns know that if they want to contend seriously for the playoffs, they need their offense to click. The move to give Reese the play-calling duties and the potential early debut of Sanders could be the spark that propels Cleveland forward. It's exciting to think about the possibilities. Imagine a Browns offense energized by a confident Sanders, operating under the guidance of a play caller who knows him best. That could be just what we need to knock off tough opponents like the Jets, especially on the road. So, Browns fans, I want you to keep a close eye on this situation. The next few weeks could be pivotal, and the excitement of seeing Sanders take his first steps in the NFL is something we've all been waiting for. The team is making moves behind the scenes, and if everything aligns, we might see a fresh new chapter beginning in Cleveland sooner than expected. As always, this season is a roller coaster, but with the right pieces falling into place, the Browns could surprise everyone and make a deep playoff run. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on all this? Do you think Sanders will be the spark our offense needs? Are you optimistic about him making his debut after the bye? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Browns. We love hearing your insights, and it's always exciting to see what you guys think about these developments. Remember, I'll be back soon with even more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. This season is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable and thrilling in recent memory, and with all these new moves, we're in for a wild ride. Let's keep supporting our team, stay positive, and believe that brighter days are just around the corner. Go Browns!